Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time to the Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. Here we go again, starting a brand new week. Well, brand new work week anyway, but I hope you all had a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to next weekend as well, because it's just going to be even more Pokemon madness and lots of fun, lots of video games, and more Path of Exile. And of course, the Binding of Isaac. Here's your artwork of the day submitted here once again by Jens Eric Anderson, this time in color. Title thread was simply Happy Holidays, and then in parentheses they said, now in color. And I absolutely love that we're getting even more art like this. And go check out, there's basically a full album on this Invicta subreddit. Go check it out, /r/Invicta. Thank you very much to Jens and everyone who upvoted those masterpieces of art. I really appreciate it. They're very endearing, and I love how cute they are. Lima 216, November, Quebec 3 Yankee. Oh my God, this tears rate, brother. 1.81 tears. We also have the remote, or the clicker, which of course I'm not going to be using. I don't know what that move was. Yikes. Yeah, this is, ooh, wow, there's a lot of money in there. We do have, at least we've got a good item here with the old bandage, which can sometimes refund a, it can sometimes refund a heart anytime you take hits. And that's very good for stuff like, say, the Sack Room Shuffle. Now, we have to have a lot of luck rating in order for that to be that reliable. And yes, the external information mod is turned off again because I was playing online. Been enjoying co-op, been enjoying playing games with Zombolis, and everyone who's been taking part during the streams as well. Yeah, we can go with Mr. Me. I mean, I'm not going to use... excuse me, I'm not going to use the clicker for anything. So we might as well go for Mr. Me, who may potentially help us out where we don't have any. Mr. Me is going to be able to mostly do what we want him to do. Like, say, open a door, for example, or maybe give you a chest that you can't get access to, but then he decides to instead blow up instead of, like, grab it and give it to you. That kind of stuff. He does also deal damage if you cast him on top of a boss. You don't necessarily have to do that, but, you know, it helps out. Just have a big old blank floor of a floor right here. I am going to go in the curse room just because, I mean, we need something right now. And this is what a bad tears rate will get you. Is just already it's like instantaneous desperation that we're talking about. So Mr. Me was basically free thanks to all these coins that we've been getting. I'm down with that. I don't know where the regular secret room is. Try to juke me right there. The eye turrets are the real problem in this room, not the burning gapers. Shot speed is almost good enough to go through the entire room here. Not quite. I think the secret room might be there. Okay. So this is a regular secret room. Now the super secret room is probably it's probably to the left and north of the room it's to the north of the room that is to the left of the item room. Does that make sense? I'm gonna ask for Mr. Me's help here, as he will do basically Little Haunt style attacks, and he doesn't explode. He didn't really do anything. I mean, he does, you know, it's supplementary damage, right? We're using what we've got. Way better and way less risky than using something like, say, the clicker, for example. There we go. We do get a soul heart there and an old HP upgrade, and oh boy, here we go. We go on to the responses of last week's episode, which was the Blind Justice episode, and of course that artwork was a spoof, I guess, or just a callback, or maybe even an homage to the Injustice for All album by Metallica. So it didn't quite work out because obviously we didn't have like a big Justice card in there, but I figured it was close enough with Judgment. You know, Judgment, Justice, it made sense to me. But talking about how everyone feels about teleport meta, surprisingly, a lot of people are still pretty negative on it, and that really surprised me. Which is why I said it was, you know, surprisingly. Just because I think that people are blinded sometimes by how many times it fails to take you anywhere until it happens, right? Like, we go back to that level. or to that run. Think about how many rooms that we were saved without having to worry about teleport. We didn't have to explore nothing, right? That's mega value. That is, you can't even put an evaluation of how much value that is on that because it's intangible, right? But from a peace of mind and for a safety aspect, teleport meta is extremely well off for survival builds, or even if you're in a low life situation, or even if you're doing like achievement unlocks and you just want to go straight to the boss. I believe in teleport meta. Now, somebody said in the comment section that it's actually not good because it can kill you. The only time that I think that you can actually be killed by teleport meta is if you get teleported to a curse room with like a half heart or something like that. Which in that case, you shouldn't be teleporting at all. Unless under the most extreme circumstances. I think I'm just going to go fight the boss now. Our tears rate's not going to get any better between now and in between this boss here. It's going to be old Dookie. We have oh god, it's Champion Duke. It's Red Champion Duke, dude. That's not good. Red Champion Duke not as bad as Green Champion Duke, but he's kind of bad. We got to be careful of him. Green Champion Duke is the king. Well, he's the Duke, really. But you know what I mean. I don't want to use my last bomb for this, but I will if I have to. Again, you can't rush this. You gotta try to get your shots in when you can. This is where being in control of your damage is key. And being able to kind of estimate the HP of your targets is very crucial. We get another HP upgrade. So that's 3 HP upgrades we're starting this run off with. And a Fan-Schmabulous Devil Deal. Right. Oh. I'm not going to take a Devil Deal because this is not a run that we want to get into a war of attrition without having a lot of Tears Raid. I figured I'd try it. Try to save myself an HP upgrade. Now, what is nice about Mr. Me is that he can get into the boss trap room, which is where I'm going to be going next. Even nicer is that you can get out of the boss trap room, even if you gain entry into there with Mr. Me, which is very, 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 very helpful. So you're not beholden to finding a teleport card in hopes of just trying to skip the boss trap room. Wow, it's not there, really. Oh. Do as I say, not as I do. Always make sure that you do not need a bomb. Don't use your last bomb on nothing. It's not going to hurt that bad, however, because we do have Contract from Below. So that's going to... It's not a huge penalty, but yeah, don't use your last bomb unless you absolutely 100% know that you don't need it for the rest of the floor. Not my dodging shoes here. We got to be locked in for a Monday. It's been a cold weekend. Colder weekend. It's still not freezing yet. Dang it. Take Mom's Purse. Mom's Purse is going to count as a mom item, obviously, and also spawn a trinket every time we take it. And more importantly, it allows us to carry not one, but 2 trinkets now, which could be very good. Okay, I'm really tired of seeing the Burning Gapers here. Like, I get it. We don't have any movement speed game, but, like, you know... And yes, you can touch these. You can touch the black flies without actually having to worry about taking damage. So that's the reason why I didn't mind kind of weaving my way through there. Bloodshot Eye and Isaac's Tears for our first 2 item rooms, and nothing but HP upgrades from our bosses. So, and why break tradition? I guess we're just gonna this is just an HP run, I guess. Earthlings are definitely not my favorite bosses. They tend to go off the handle when it comes to Isaac physics. And they also fire like 4 billion, million, trillion dips. Might be a little over exaggeration. But we really, really, really need to get some tiers rate like yesterday. It's like I don't get you, December. I'm not sure how we got here. We've gotten 2 of the most powerful runs of the entire year, right? But then you give us runs like this. What do you want to be? What would you say you do here? Isaac is a very, I mean, much like anything in the world, Isaac is a very what have you done for me lately game. And yeah. We're going to have to out tank and out survive this run. But these are the runs that I try to prepare people for, and you have to recognize patterns. You have to play the game long enough to realize that yes, this is how this run is going to probably be. This run is already showing its true colors here. I mean, the only indicator, and you might be asking like, well, why it's too early? Like, what are you talking about? How could you even know this? All we have to do is just look at the first couple of items in our item room and our first 2 item drops from the bosses. Okay, that's all we have to. That's the only indicator that you need to know that we are in or not a fun time today. Really, truly, just looking for a sack room and do some shuffling. I'm gonna go into the curse room here, even though there's no safe way for us to get in here. There we go. So I was kind of hoping for bombs, but unfortunately there's no soul heart. I know where the secret room is, but we can't do anything about it because we have a bomb. Secret room is below the boss trap room. The super secret room is right there, by the way. But wait. Okay. First the unknown. And those of you loonies out there who've been waiting for some struggle bus runs, you might be frothing at the mouth right now. It's already all hands on deck right now in terms of needing stats. I don't know how that correlates with needing stats and being all hands on deck, but I'll let you fill in the gaps there. I'll leave that to the Mosh Pit philosophers. Secret room is right here. Okay, we'll get some money. So you might be asking yourself, is this the time to take pills? I rest my case. Again, it's all about indicators. The game gives away what the plan is that it's going to try to execute on you very early on. People think it's just another one of those crazy old Sinvicta, no way a game is programmed like that, but okay, well, I guess we'll just lose our devil deal here and get double tapped by Wrath. Wow, dude, this run is unbelievable right now. When have you ever seen Wrath just straight up follow you and not drop a bomb and then run away? Wow. I am in awe of how hard the game is trying right now. Like, seriously, how many times have you fought Wrath or seen me fight Wrath? And Wrath just drops a bomb and then just immediately doubles back and just turns the other way and runs. That Wrath came for us twice and did not stop. I had to push my way past him just to get around him because he was trapping us there while also dropping a bomb. We could have died in that room. And again, you think that you know, it's crazy to say that the game has like tells. The game has these moods about it. I know how silly that sounds. But when you play this game as long as I do, and as long as I have, you recognize that the game, no, it actually does. There are certain things that you can just tell right away about what type of seed you've got. And this one already I knew is Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it. So strap yourselves in, buckle your seatbelts, boys and girls. We're on a struggle bus of epic proportions right here. Mr. Me being an absolute bro, getting us out of there, and struggle is real. Lately, these double worms have also kind of been giving us problems. So this is how this week is going to start off on December. See, we got the regen right there from Placenta. Oh boy. You know, maybe we should have used the clicker. Wow, that was a schmoove and a half right there. Maybe we should have used the clicker. See, now this is the run that we don't want to see on our 6 or die challenge. Now the weekend's over, I expect to see a lot more of the tallies go back up from the leg streak with the mosh pit catching up from the weekend. Every one of, by the way, if you're wondering, I am tap firing right now because we can't afford to waste idle shots. Every single room is going to be like this until we get some kind of help. But I'm telling you right now, we are not going to get help on this run. It is going to be like this for the entire run. That is what all indicators are pointing to right now. You need to go away. I'm tired of you. You get a tears up here from Tractor Beam, thank God. And yeah, we can't get away from these jerks here. One thing that we have had a pretty decent amount of for this entire run has been keys and money, so, and HP, sort of, but obviously with Curse the Unknown, I don't know what our HP is looking at. But we've already improved our tears rate by like 50%. So it's a start. Funny, thank you. Contract from below, appreciate it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Eraser, but I'm not gonna buy the Soul Heart here just because it's just a total waste. We're not going to get a double deal. We're most likely going to get hit in the boss room, so yeah, we're definitely gonna get hit. Because it's going to be very, very, very difficult to not get hit by the Dark Matter balls. I'm also kind of seeing a pattern here with either the Dookie bosses or the Ragman bosses. And now we have Ragman and Dookie put together. Now, game, if you want to go ahead and prove me wrong and make me look like an idiot in front of tens of thousands of people, then you're going to give me a double deal and say, like, see, he doesn't know what he's talking about. There's no such thing as the game having a mood. You want to prove him wrong, game? Do that. Show everybody how wrong I am. Only a matter of time, dude. Only a matter of time. Like I said, If you didn't think the game listens to you, think again. I mean, what more evidence do you need than right there? As it's at, did you not hear me goading the game into doing something like that? You can't say I didn't. You really can't say like, yeah, that's unbelievable. We just passed a 2.8 Devil Deal chance, so the game could spite me. That just happened. Like, I mean, what do you want me to say? All you did, game, was just prove my point. It is I am the one who outsmarted you. You get a Tears upgrade, thankfully, thanks to Mr. Dolly. I'm gonna pick up Matchstick as well, even though it does reduce our key economy a bit. We do need bombs. And especially with us having Contract from Below, that's a good opportunity to get more bombs. See? Alright. Secret room might be... yeah. Not, but it could have been. We might as well go in the curse room since we're here. The secret room... actually, no, the secret room's here. I should have known. Gonna go into the curse room over here. Obviously, the secret room is nowhere near where the curse room is. What kind of idiot would think that? Victor, you idiot. No, TV, I'm sorry. I get, weirdly, for some odd reason, I've been getting recommended my own videos. I don't know why. And one of the videos that came up recently was from 8 years ago. When myself, TB, Bear, and Mathis, and some random person were playing Evolved Stage 2. So I had to link it in the NLSS Discord and in the Moshpit Discord. I was like, hey, just a reminder that this game exists. Well, this video exists. The game doesn't exist anymore. Which is kind of sad, because like it was kind of a fun game. The concept is definitely there. The PvPVM, or whatever the abbreviation was for that, where it's 4 players versus a monster. Like that was like that's a neat concept. As someone who enjoys monsters and kaiju stuff, like obviously it was a pretty neat idea to be able to like play as the monster, and then you're going up against friends or public lobbies or whatever. Now, someone, even back then, 8 years ago, someone drew the comparison to Dead by Daylight. And I look at Dead by Daylight, especially now, versus what I remember and also what I played from Evolved. Okay, let's stop. How about we stop taking damage first and foremost? Getting movement speed and all stats up definitely helps that. Now, let's lock in. Because that was Bush League right there. So anyway, from what I remember from Dead by Daylight, I think 4 times that I played it, I probably played a little bit longer than that. It was buggy and awful and just not fun at all. I mean, it was fun that one time when I was playing with Kate and Ryan on the NLSS, and I think it may have just been them plus Mathis. And I was the killer. I was like the chainsaw guy, and I did like the most incredible. Oh no, you know what? That was with more people. I was with Rob and Josh and them. But it's not like a kaiju though, you know? Something different between being like a killer and like being a monster. Another HP upgrade. Okay. That is one. If we're counting SMB Superfans as an HP upgrade, which it is, plus an all stats up, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to be playing the Sack Room Shuffle here at this point, because we have so much HP. We need to get some get something sexier, something juicier. That would be some oomph. We could take the new Delirious, but I've already shown when we did the live stream, I've already shown that the new Delirious is not great. Dunce Habit, I'll take that. Look at that, we got Incubus, courtesy of Cambion Conception. It's muy bueno. And I'm just trying to think if has there been another game like Evolve that was not Dead by Daylight? I don't think so. And to be quite honest, I don't remember why that game failed. I'm going to take Red Candle, because as much as I like Mr. Me, he's got limited use. Especially now that we have flying, nothing is going to be out of reach now. First blind. I do miss gaming with TV, obviously, and Mathis. Got his collar. We had good times. We need more movement speed, like a bad habit right now. First world card, which is going to give us a crawl space, which we can use to get out of a challenge room. Won't be doing until the next floor because it's Curse the Blind. Most likely a greed fight in here. Not. Get Buddy in a Box. Okay, so here's my revelation. Get ready for this. I'm going to drop a bombshell on y'all. Ready? I think Buddy in a Box is an automatic take from now on. And I'm glad that it showed up, because on stream a couple of days ago, I was talking about how my eyes have been opened to how good Buddy in a Box actually is. It is a guaranteed tier effect on every floor that can be augmented with BFF and can also hard carry you with the right tier effects, like the Godhead tiers, the Sacred Heart tiers. There are poison tiers that do very, very good damage. I mean, all of that in one item is pretty significant. Got a damage upgrade. So rejoice, Buddy in a Box guy, in the mosh pit. After all these years and after nearly, well, actually over a decade of petitioning, my eyes have finally been opened to the greatness that is Buddy in a Box. His rage is Azazel's bad. Fear of the Night, High Belial, and Goathead. 2 of those 3 items don't do anything for us. Got the Pog head. we got the Pog champ, buddy. Tech Whizzle. Tech 1 Mom's Knife is a fantastic combo that you must see to believe, which I mean, you can see it right now. And all of a sudden, this run has turned upside down. From the abysmal start that we've had. We suffered through the bad times. We got immediately shot by this purple fire, and I'm not going to forgive that. Now we're pogging out with our Pog champ buddy. Isaac is glowing currently because we have the Azazel's Rage queued up. Diamonds, gonna double our moolah. The moon card. Reverse devil card. It's gonna be an insta kill on Mom. I don't know where those 2 soul hearts came from, but I'm gonna use it. Get 9 lives. That's our second guppy item. I will take the negative because I want the damage. So which buddy we got now? We got some baby. I don't know. It's not Sans buddy, I can tell you that. You get Seraphim though. That is from Cambion Conception. No, I take that back. I'm lying. That wasn't from Cambion Conception. That was from the reverse devil card.
Justice.
Okay.
Black Rune.
Yeah, I miss playing with TB. But I know I've talked about him a lot over the course of the years. He was one of those friends that you always looked forward to playing with, having some stuff to do. He was always like down for whatever. Whenever we would be in like a gaming mood. TB would message me and he'd be like, "Hey Sin, do you want to do this? Or I'm gonna try this out. You want to make a video out of it, possibly, blah blah blah." And I'd be like, "Hell yeah, brother." If I was like really into a game that TB hadn't heard of or stuff, I'd pitch him like the idea of like, "Hey, this game's got co-op. I think that you really enjoy it." And he was always open-minded to giving games and stuff like that a try. May not have been his cup of tea 100% of the time, but he would never like fake act like he likes something. Same with me, really. I don't fake like I act. I don't fake like I act. I don't fake like acting like I like something. If I don't like something, I'll tell you, or I just won't do it. You always get the honest answer from me, whether you're a friend of mine or just my audience. I didn't know Azazel's Rage would proc off of procs itself inside of a challenge room. That's a little bit weird. You don't want to lose this Eternal Heart. I mean, truth be told, we really are not strong enough to be doing this kind of stuff here. I'll take Monstrance just because I don't particularly feel that Monstrance is that great of an item. Keep taking these soul hearts though. Got a credit card. Credit card's interesting. We can take that into the dark chest. Honestly, yeah, we get D-Bizzle too. We can get D-Bizzle some hearts. We might be on a one-way trip to Lambtown here. Now we do have a lot of followers. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna do it. And we don't want to lose this Eternal Heart. We go, contract from below. That's what I'm talking about. The big time plays, son. Got a Soul of Cain. Soul of Cain will open up a lot of doors for us. This one's gonna open up 2, but I don't think the Ultra Secret Room is off of this one. Oh baby.
Health up.
This one also doesn't look like the Ultra Secret Room here. It's just adjacent to one room. Our movement speed is absolute garbage. It's gotta be. It's gotta be to the right of the Demon Judgment Room. Should go fight the boss too, just to get the boss item. Oh, it's not here. There it is. Library. We don't really need red candle anymore, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. You do want that credit card though, not for the devil deal or anything on this floor, but we want it for the dark chest. Movement speed though. I think Dark Bum might be faster than us right now. Now the reason why no, it's not there. The reason why I know the Super Secret Room is not here is because that was a red door. Now we could go to Womb 2. We get movement speed, thankfully. Looking for soul hearts here. We could go down to Womb 2, but honestly, I'm kind of committed to this idea of just skipping straight to the dark chest. We will lose an Eden token, but I don't care about that. We're going to lose 1 devil deal, but potentially we could be having 4 devil deals here, and on top of that, we could get Guppy. All right, credit card, do us proud. I don't know what buddy we have, but he's got a really fast tears rate. Sanguine Bond, Shadow, Brimstone, Damocles.
Credit card.
Sure. I actually messed that up. If I had used Damocles first and then credit card, it would have made 3 more items. So that was a kind of a big misplay there. I didn't even think about that, to be honest, so after I had already done it. I think, anyway, it would have interacted that way. Yeah, we got Brimstone. Actual good proc of Azazel's Rage for once. Wow. That was the fastest Damocles. We got hit once and Damocles immediately fell, dude. Sure thing, game. I'm not going to take the Soul Heart yet because I need to find out where Lamb is first. And I want to make sure that when we do find Lamb, I want to be fighting him with as much HP as possible, not on 1 HP. We've seen all the megaton BS that he can do. Kind of like the game doing that right there. I've already requested the Zombolis that those mobs, those gray eye laser mobs, be looked at. Because I think that they track way too fast, and I think that it is almost impossible, no matter how fast or strong your build is, it is almost impossible for you to not take damage on those jerks. Like, you can spawn in a room and then just immediately just get lit up. But we are going to get the dub here, especially thanks to this Hierophant card. And I'll take it. It was a rough going today. But we made the best of it for sure. And then obviously getting carried by Knifestone at the end was very good. And I'm glad we could skip straight to the Dark Chest because I did not want to go through Shoal today. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button. Did you see the speed that thing just moved? That was less than a frame, dude. Get me out of here. Game is on ultra tryhard mode right now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. Have a happy Monday, everybody. Have a good start to this week. Let me know how your runs have been down below in the comment section. Of course, welcome on new subscribers here in the Mosh Pit. Or if you're not a sub, but you're thinking about it, then hey, subscribe if you like your daily content dose of Isaac and other games here on YouTube. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. And as always, I will see you all next time. Till then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Alvin Sheldon, Isaac Johnson, Lucas Wagner, and CJez. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign over at patreon.com/Invicta. I think I need to go eat some food or something.